Michael, third last year, winner today. How does it feel?
Brilliant. It was a much nicer day than it was last year. Last year the heavens opened on us and I froze half to death, and I think the weather this year suited me a bit better. The course suited me, and I gave it my best shot, and winning is terrific.
Did you feel in better form today than last year, or you think it's just the day that's in it that you had a good day compared to last year? Tough weather, cold weather conditions?
I've had better form this year than I did last year. I've made a few small tweaks, a few bits and pieces, changed the training and the diet, and I just seem to be just going that little bit better. And it's those things that are almost impossible to pin down, just that extra little bit and the ability to hold the position a little better, and it all adds up. And you get a ride like tonight where everything just clicks.
Can you talk about your past? Obviously you're against guys like Nicolas who'll do the Tour, Martyn Irvine will go to the Olympics, but you focused almost exclusively on time trials. So can you talk about your background?
Well, I've lived in England for quite a few years now, and in England there's a whole kind of a time trial culture that doesn't really exist anywhere else in the world. And I was in a position, I'm not a pro anymore, but I did that professionally for quite a few years, and I was in a position to make a career out of doing that. And I'm a lot better at time trialing than I am at road racing. And since I'd got the opportunity to do what I enjoyed and what I was good at, that's what I did. I guess it's why I can come to an event tonight against guys like Nicolas and Martyn and Matt and get a result, is because I've had the opportunity to specialise in this.
Can you talk a little? Obviously from Northern Ireland, you can do some of the UK events, and you've been able to do some of the championships. Can you talk about that? I think there's a little confusion about what championships you can ride and can't ride.
Well, there are two governing bodies in England. There's BC, which is the UCI recognised governing body, and the CTT, which is an organisation on its own. And CTT races are open to anybody. David McCann holds the CTT 25 record. And anyone can come and do those races, so those aren't actually governed by the UCI or governed by, to be slightly technical, governed by a licence code. So it's there isn't kind of a conflict between doing those races and coming here. Ryan Mullen obviously is Irish lad, won the CTT Junior 25 championships last weekend and won the 10 a couple of weeks before that as well. So there is a bit of confusion, and actually I can see why there's a bit of confusion, because as soon as you start explaining that there's two different kinds of race, Yeah,
sure. What are your ambitions for the rest of the year?
Oh, there's not a lot left. This is I've been working my way towards this for a few weeks now. So I am actually going back to England tomorrow to do a 50-mile race in Cornwall. Because obviously my sponsors are based in England, and as I say, they kind of like me to put in the odd appearance. So I'm going back to Cornwall tomorrow, so I'm not going to be doing the road race on Sunday, which is fine because I'd get shelled out the back of that within about 10 kilometres. So going to do that, take a few weeks off, and then do a few races in towards the end of the season, just I think for fun.